So listen, I am in my feelings today, having a pity party for myself, party of one. I feel like I'm broken today at a soul level. And all of a sudden it popped in my mind, and I heard a voice say, look at all the good you have done. And amazing. The story that popped in my mind, or the memory I should say, was a time when my dad had came up for an appointment at the VA, and I met him and I said, all right, I'll take you to lunch, breakfast. I think it was breakfast at the time because it was still morning. And we came in, we got seated right away, went to our table, and then there was a table next to us, like directly next to us. They were almost touching. And the lady next to me was saying, oh, I really would have enjoyed my breakfast if I could have had this, but I know that probably would have cost like $10 more or whatever it was. And she just seemed really down. So I just got up from the table and I went and found our waitress. We had the same waitress. And I said, look, I want to pay for their meal, tip included, whatever it is, bring it to my table. And so she did. We got all that squared around. And then somehow they figured it out that it was me. And I am one where if I do something like that, I do not want anyone to know, not even God, I swear. I do not want a thank you. I do not want anything. I just felt pulled to do it. And when I feel called to do something like that, I do not want the waitress or anyone else involved to share the details. So I was a little upset that they found out. But the woman turns to us and she says, well, at first they thought my dad did it. And he said, no, that was my daughter. And he pointed at me. He's just a jolly guy. And so we got to talking, and the woman looked at me and she said, you know, I'm here for my cancer treatment. They had driven here from Iowa, I believe it was, like a 5-hour drive for her last cancer treatment. And she said, you know, the finances are really, really slim. They're really tight. And we almost couldn't afford the gas to come here today. And that popped into my head today. And it was just God's way of saying, Jen, just knock it off. Everything's okay. Everything is right in this world.